In a minute, I'm going to do something kind of unusual, and I'm going to tell you to go check out somebody else's channel and leave my video, which is kind of unusual because you shouldn't really tell people, hey, stop watching me, go watch somebody else. However, it's worth going to watch that other person, and also you don't actually have to go and watch him as soon as I put his link up here. You can catch that link because it'll be there for the duration of the whole video. But if you want to see a guy do videos in hand of sneakers like the video that we're going to talk about today, the sneaker that we're going to talk about today, then definitely go and check out this guy right here. Doing, shoes up, sleeves down. He's been a great supporter of mine throughout the 15 months that I've had a channel, and he does every single video that he does is in hand, which is amazing to me. I rarely get sneakers in hand. But that is the dream for my channel, is to get sneakers in hand. So check out that link and go see his video, and you can just leave this one if you want to, or that link will still be there for the duration of this video, and you can catch it later on in the video if you want to, after you've heard what I have to say about the upcoming release of the Nike Vapormax 3 gum sole. This is the Tokyo About 23 Sneaker Channel. Tokyo About 23 Sneaker Channel です。毎日アップするので、毎日見てください. Every single day from Tokyo, Japan, I bring you content about upcoming sneaker releases, sneaker news, and sneaker reviews. And what we're looking at today is something laughable. I really find it funny. I really, really do. Nike Air Vapormax Flyknit 3 gum sole. Like, really? I mean, really, I'm going to start right at the end, which is, the last thing, to do would be to look at the sole of a sneaker in the video review. But there it is right there. There's the gum sole on this sneaker. And it's just like 4 points and just kind of 4 edges in gum sole and the rest not. And it's kind of like, why bother? Either why bother making this a gum sole sneaker, or why bother calling it a gum sole sneaker? Why not just have these kind of gum sole accents on it, but don't call it a gum sole sneaker? It's like, it's barely, imagine if I put a sticker on my car that said Ferrari, and then I said, that's a Ferrari. People would laugh at me. Of course they would, unless it was actually a Ferrari. But that's kind of like saying these gum soles. They're not gum sole. They've got, 5 little hits of gum sole on there, but they're still predominantly that kind of Vapormax standard sole on there. So I kind of find it funny. But, having said that, I like them. And the thing is that I think they're kind of cool. I love Flyknit. Flyknit's a great material, equal to Prime Knit from the Adidas line, if you ask me. Very flexible, very durable, very comfortable, really hugs your foot in a way that few other materials do. So when a Flyknit sneaker comes around, it always gets my attention because of the technology and the way it hugs your foot. It really, if you haven't already, just definitely go ahead and do that. But if you go really high up on these sneakers, up to the tongue, you can see that the tongue has got a kind of gum sole-y colour in there, and that matches that outsole. Now, to me, that tongue tag on there is super important. It's sort of like balancing out the sneaker, but I wouldn't have even bothered mentioning the gum sole element of these. These are cool without talking about them being a gum sole sneaker, but when you start talking about them being a gum sole sneaker, it kind of takes away from what is a cool sneaker, because people are going to fixate, like I am, on that gum sole element. You're going to say, this isn't a gum sole. That's not really a gum sole. Gum soles don't look like that. It might be the right color for a gum sole, but it just covers, I reckon maybe 10% max of the outsole, so I think they'd have been better off just not doing that, and they would have, if they hadn't named it a gum sole, people would have been, oh, that's fire, that's really, really cool. But because they did actually put the word gum sole on it, it kind of is like, it's a bit of a joke. So they kind of missed out on that here. Now I said Shoes Up Sleeves Down has reviewed a lot of in-hand sneakers, especially running sneakers, for his channel, and I think I'm right in saying he's reviewed quite a few Vapormaxes, 2019's Vapormax 3 3s, Flyknit 3s, everything like that. I haven't seen him yet do it, but maybe he has, but I'm sure he will. The Vapormax 2020s are coming in time for the Olympics, which should be happening here in Tokyo, Japan. I do drop daily content at 7 p.m. about sneakers every single day, but these days I'm also trying to squeeze in a morning 7 o'clock live video talking about the coronavirus. So I'm not going to get into the whole coronavirus thing here in this video because this video is about the sneakers. But I do those live videos in the morning, which if you are interested in Tokyo and Japan and how the coronavirus is going here, definitely check them out. But I will say that because the Vapormax 2020s are due to drop in line with the Olympics and with the coronavirus kicking around, we're not sure at the moment anyway whether or not the Olympics are going to go ahead. But they are scheduled to come down the line, those 2020s. I had a look at a pair, I think for the Olympics, hopefully they're behind me here, and I was kind of like, ooh, that's not really my thing. But what was my thing is when I reviewed the Cactus Plant Flea Market, that link will be there for the duration of the video, check it out anytime. They are an amazing sneaker. If you have not seen the Cactus Plant Flea Market Vapormaxes, definitely check out that video because it's fire. It's a really, really cool sneaker, an amazing colorway. 4 sides to a sneaker. You've got the lateral side and the medial side and the medial side and the lateral side of the left and the right sneakers. And all 4 sides are different on those Cactus Plant Flea Markets. Very, very cool sneaker. But these gum soles, the Flyknit is clean on them. There's nothing, they're not playing around at all. It's just a really clean silvery white Flyknit with a solid black swoosh on the side. So they're very, very clean. And then the gum sole color that goes off of that, you've got a sort of frozen blue translucent outsole with the gum sole on there, and then that tag up there on the tongue to sort of balance it out. I think it's super clean. I think it's a really, really nice sneaker, and the colorway is really fire as far as I'm concerned. They don't need to call it gum sole. People would go after these just because they're cool. And it might be that people are less likely to get them because that kind of gum sole thing is a bit questionable. So so maybe they should have just left it off there and not bothered doing that. But it's Japan, and there are a few things here that are interestingly named. For example, Tokyo Sky Tree. Any other country in the world would never have called it Sky Tree. If you think of the Eiffel Tower or the Sears Tower or things like that. Why did I say Sears Tower? I was thinking about the Toronto Needle or the Seattle Needle, not the Sears Tower. But yeah, like the Eiffel Tower, that's kind of a classic name. But Sky Tree, it's like, and they built a building across the way from here and called it Sunshine College, and it's like, oh, anywhere else in the world, no. So maybe, like misnaming these gum soles will get them a bit of traction in Japan, where things are sometimes misnamed to a humorous effect. But they're a cool sneaker. I think they're really, really cool. I wish they'd drop that gum sole element and just, have the gum sole on there, but without drawing attention to it, because I think they're really clean and really cool. The Flyknit upper, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. If you have never worn Flyknit or PrimeKnit, definitely get some sneakers and feel a total different effect, a total different feel to sneakers. So, but anyway, it's time for me to sign off. Thank you guys for checking out my content. If you're checking out those lives in the morning, thank you very much. If you're checking out my content regular in the afternoons, thank you very much. As I said, I'm going to throw up my last link up here, which is what I do at the end of every video when I throw up a link to the rarest sneakers in the world in hand from Shoe Butter. So if you're interested in like one-of-ones and prototypes and sample tag sneakers, this link that I'll throw up here will be your place to go. But also, when I throw that link up, if you click on it, you get all the other links to that I've mentioned in this video, including Shoes Up, Sleeves Down, his channel. Definitely go over there and check out what he's up to because he's awesome. So here's the link to the playlist. Click on that and you'll see the other links drop down here, including Shoes Up, Sleeves Down channel. So head on over there and see him. See sneakers in hand, running shoes in hand, sports shoes in hand, and fashion shoes in hand as well. So great channel, great guy, well worth checking out his content. Thank you. Speaking of content, thank you for checking out my content. But it's time for me to sign off. But as I do this every single day, that means that you are guaranteed to see me tomorrow.